So much wind. Why so much wind today, huh? Hey guys, I'm Lee from Lee Likes Music, the place to share, explore, and learn about rock music from Bandcamp. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a new song by Queens of the Stone Age. It's called The Evil Has Landed. So that's coming up. So for you guys who wonder, this is not a song that Queens of the Stone Age have originally released yet, but some time ago, a month ago, a random guy uploaded a video to YouTube where they actually performed this song live, and I just wanted to give my take on what I think about the live performance and just the song in general as far as we can hear. So let's get into the song. So the intro melody is really unique in its way of unfolding. It's super catchy, but it really doesn't lead you anywhere. It's there, it's catchy, but it doesn't really give you any idea of what's coming ahead. And then this verse riff comes in and it just sounds super badass. And it really reminds me of Queens of the Stone Age in general. Like this sounds like their typical sound, while at the same time it provides something new. So I feel like many of the riffs here hit that sweet spot between something old and something new when it comes to what Queens of the Stone Age have done before. Now if we compare The Evil Has Landed with the original single off of the album, The Way You Used to Do, I think The Way You Used to Do is a lot more swingy, it's more poppy, and it's newer. It's a sign of Queens of the Stone Age trying to take on a new form instead of trying to go for the old stuff. As I told you, it's hitting that sweet spot between something old and something new, and for me, I've been a fan of Queens of the Stone Age for quite a long time, and I love the older albums they've made. I love all of their albums, but I love their old stuff. And yeah, I don't know, this song just catered a lot to me. Near the end of the song, there's this after chorus with a lap steel guitar that plays these very sliding and drifting notes, and that as well also reminds me of their older stuff. It's the same type of lap steel that you'll find on songs like Everybody Knows You're Insane and The Bronze. And it gives the song a very mesmeric and jangly feel to it that, I don't know, man, I just love it. Another little thing that I paid attention to is this metallic sound from the snare drum, I think. I'm not sure what John Theodore is using to create this sound, but if you listen to the verse, you'll hear it, and it just amplifies the rhythm and makes it a whole lot more catchy as a whole. It really just strengthens the beat and makes the song more wholesome in a way. So yeah, another great little feature there. Now the live version of this song is a little bit over 6 minutes long, and I also checked out the iTunes song listing of the whole album, and on that album listing you can also see that this song is 6.5 minutes long. So it's quite long actually, but I don't have anything against that, because this song, if you listen to the live performance, again there's a link below, if you listen to The Evil Has Landed, you'll hear that there are so many passages that are very novel. They always introduce you to something new along the way. Josh Homme puts out so many solos here. I think there's like 3 or maybe 4 solos in the song, which is crazy. There's a really lengthy mesmeric bridge. And also, at the end of the song, there's an outro. I think it's an outro, or you'll probably think it's an outro as well. But then, after that outro, or what seems to be the outro, there's a surprise outro, which is really just very hard-hitting, very pounding. If you listen to the chords that Joshua Homme and Troy is playing, you can hear that they're using this old school rock and roll type of chord. I'm having a hard time describing this, but that is at least the best way I can put it. It's this old school rock and roll style of a riffing. Definitely not a jaw-dropping song, but it is really great. After listening to The Way You Used to Do, I was a little bit discouraged when it came to the release of the new album, because I didn't feel like that song resonated that much with me. But after listening to this one, I just like, oh yeah, they're back. And the live performance as well, if you watch the video below, it's It's really great. Now, a little surprise at the end here. I was actually thinking of making a video series about Queens of the Stone Age now that they're going to release a new album, but I have no idea exactly what I want to create. So the first idea that I came up with is a Queens of the Stone Age documentary, maybe a 20-minute long documentary about what they released over the years, and yeah, just a bit of history. A second idea that I have is to create separate reviews of all of the albums from their self-titled one and up to this new release. Now, the third idea that I have for a follow-up video to this one is to create more of a general documentary about the Palm Desert music scene. So I'm a really big fan of bands like Queens of the Stone Age, obviously, and Caius, Eagles of Death Metal. There are other bands like Yawning Man and Target 13. These were really big bands in the Palm Desert music scene, which is a really interesting music scene. So if any of you guys are into learning more about the history of where Queens of the Stone Age came from and what type of a music scene they grew out from, and just the other bands around in the music scene, then I would love to make a documentary about that. So those are the three ideas. I'll put a poll up here. It's a poll where you can vote for one of these ideas. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this review, track review, live performance review. I don't know what to call it really. If you like to share, explore, and learn more about obscure rock music, that is generally what I'm doing here on this channel, then I highly suggest you click the red subscribe button below. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon beside the subscribe button, because in that way you'll always get notified when I upload new videos to this beautiful place right here. And I hope to see you later. Stay tuned. Bye.